Hello, my name is Susanna Neville and welcome to my blog 2 on professional identity. Early years practitioners' professional identity has been undervalued for many years, not only by the government but also by the society. It is only in the last decade or two where government identified the importance of child's early years. Since the introduction of Every Child Matters, many settings identified the advantage of employing degree-trained person and delivering the high-quality curriculum on children's outcomes, but also there are policies and procedures settings must follow and adhere to, such as early years foundation stage statutory framework. When I reflect on my professional identity as an early years practitioner, all my knowledge and experience moulded me into who I am today. 14 years ago, I started as a nursery nurse who had a passion for working with young children, but did not have any knowledge about child's development or what high-quality practice should look like, and therefore I was not able to offer thought-provoking experiences to the children in my care or contribute effectively to providing stimulating, inclusive environment for all the children at the setting. However, now completing my degree in early childhood studies and having many years of experience of working and teaching in high-quality settings made me into a professional. I learned how to communicate with children, parents and staff, how to develop positive partnership with parents, and gain a deeper understanding of how children learn and the theories that underpin my everyday practice. As a manager of a nursery where a majority of children are from disadvantaged or vulnerable families, I believe that we have responsibility for not only caring for children, but also educating them to become lifelong learners. As soon as children enter our setting, they are assigned a key person. This is underpinned by Bowlby's attachment theory and Lowen's scale of well-being and involvement. By offering a familiar person to a child on a regular basis, gives them the opportunity to explore the environment safely and develop the trust needed for them to feel happy and safe and secure, as without these, children are unable to start learning. One of the factors that influence my professional identity is being seen as a leader rather than a manager. As a lead practitioner, I have a variety of roles and responsibilities that I need to carry out on a daily basis. As a lead practitioner, I must ensure I have a sound knowledge of early years legislation and the settings policies in order to provide safe and secure environment for all children. Well, being a lead practitioner is not as easy a task as the new regulations for early years are constantly evolving. I subscribe to different early child magazines and I'm a member of many professional groups on social media in order to keep my knowledge up to date and keep my staff informed of any relevant changes in early years inspection, safeguarding, welfare and the learning outcomes. Through my previous experiences, I have developed outstanding practice, which I now use to my advantage to be a positive role model when it comes to teaching and delivering adult-led sessions. In order for a child to learn, a skilled practitioner must ensure effective early years pedagogy is applied on a daily basis. The Spiel wheel talks about 3 components: practice, principles and professional dimensions. Theories such as Steiner, Reggio Emilia, Bruno and Vygotsky underpin my everyday practice. Together with my staff, we plan weekly and reflect on our day on daily basis to ensure the indoor and outdoor environment is set up for children to help them develop holistically, and creative play and exploration is encouraged during the session. Our curriculum is planned from children's interest and also adult-led activities are delivered daily to fill in any missing gaps in the curriculum. Those activities enable us to scaffold child's learning and extend their zone of proximal development by understanding where each child is developmentally. Susan Isaac is one of my role models as I truly believe that children can develop their literacy and mathematical skills through play, and it saddens me that the government is not willing to see that and believes children need to be introduced to formal teaching at such young age. Early years foundation stage states the importance of play as it underpins children's learning and development. One of the key principles of early years education is learning through play. By providing learning opportunities for the children outdoors and indoors and engaging them in play with others is vital for children's all-round development. As a lead practitioner, I ensure children are offered sufficient amount of child-initiated play in order to promote effective learning. Children in my setting get 2 hours of uninterrupted play where they are in charge of their own learning. This kind of play not only instigates child's motivation and curiosity, but also provides opportunities to make relationship with peers and adults. As a lead practitioner, I take into account the child's holistic development and to be caring towards children to make them feel valued and secured. When planning activities, I always ensure that the activity is differentiated and cater for all children's needs, and it's engaging and challenging. As a lead practitioner, I believe I have good understanding about how children learn as required in the characteristics of effective learning and in development matters in the EYFS. I always remind staff to think about what impact their teaching has on children, and also encourage them to think about what is it they want children to learn and link it to the development matter statements. To make sure our teaching is effective in my setting, we differentiate children into 3 groups, and each lesson plan is adopted accordingly to accommodate all children's needs. As a leader, I found that practitioners who do not have a good knowledge of child development or experience are delivering lessons that are too difficult for children or plan activities that are not interesting and exciting for children, and therefore the outcomes for the activity is not achieved. The recent example of this was when I was observing a member of staff delivering a lesson to 5 2-year-old children. She sat them down in a classroom and started reading the story of Gruffalo. Very soon, children were not able to engage and within minutes lost the interest and focus and started misbehaving. During the supervision, I suggested that the children need to be provided with activities that are active and keep children focused and interested. I then suggested to use "We Are Going on a Bear Hunt" story and do the activity outside with a teddy, where children pretend to go on a bear hunt and copy the actions from the book. As a result, next time the practitioner delivered the lesson, the children were able to stay focused and engage for the most of the lesson. Even though I'm a nursery manager, I believe as a professional I need to demonstrate my enthusiasm and passion to my staff. I try to spend as much time as possible in the classroom modelling the outstanding practice and encouraging each practitioner to reflect on their own teaching during supervisions. I also aim to inspire other members to work collaboratively to achieve the best possible outcomes for all the children in the setting. An essential part of my role is effective communication with colleagues, parents, other professionals, and most importantly, the children. Rose and Roger believe effective communication forms a fundamental part of the early years setting and arguably drives the entire process. Communication and language is one of the prime areas of the EYFS and plays an important part of children's development in all areas. Alongside communication, another important skill I need to have as a manager is being able to listen actively. Through working in all different settings, I have found that communication is one of the hardest parts to achieve effectively. In my current setting, I have staff that work full-time and also staff that works part-time, so communication can be an issue on a daily basis. I try to solve this by sending out emails with all the important information. We have a quick meeting before the session start on a regular basis, and also we have a staff diary where all important dates and events are recorded, so each member of staff is kept up to date. However, I truly believe, regardless how much experience and knowledge the leader or manager have, the setting would not be able to run without a successful team approach. I believe my role as an effective leader is to connect with my team, to motivate, focus, and inspire them to achieve the same shared vision.